Good morning, y'all.
It's about 7:45 and we just got dropped off by Kevin from the hostel, and or it's a motel, not a hostel. Yeah. And him and Ruth, wow, they're just such very wonderful people. They do a wonderful job of taking care of you while you're there, and just overall just sweet, good people. Can't recommend not staying there. Like, it's just, yeah, it was perfect. Yeah. It was a good stay. Very clean. Got old Speck to do today. I'm tired. I had a little bit of tummy trouble last night. I was just nauseous for like the first half of the night and didn't sleep very well. So I'm going to sleep great tonight after climbing up this mountain.
Me too, probably.
I hope so, because we got the notch tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to trekking. Hey guys, we are descending down the arm of Old Speck, down to where the notch and the pond is, and we skipped the Blue Blaze up to the actual summit because this is our view. We're just completely sucked in. This would probably be an absolutely amazing view on a clear day, but that day's not today, unfortunately. We are about 2 miles or so away from where we're planning to camp for the night, and the sun has finally started to just try to peek through the clouds a little bit.
In and out.
Yeah.
In and out.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to clear up enough for us to have gotten a view before we head back down. We are at the top of Mahoosuc Arm right now and getting ready to descend down it, and apparently that's kind of a hairy descent, so a little bit of a vertical bouldering from what I'm reading in the comments. So wish us luck. So far today it's been windy, kind of drizzly, not like straight up rain, but just like drizzly, just enough to basically say you're in a cloud and getting wet, and cold. Yeah, it's been a little cold, but She's trying really hard. She's trying real hard. All right, guys, we will hopefully see you at the bottom of the arm. So check us out. We managed to get us a little view after all. Man, look at that clear blue sky ahead. Come this way. All right, guys, one last view before we descend. That right in front of us is the actual Mahoosuc Mountain. And if you look in between it and the next mountain, there's a big gorge there. That should be the Mahoosuc Notch that we'll be going through tomorrow, which is the hardest mile on the AT. And then straight back into the distance back there, sitting way up in the clouds, should be the Whites that we have coming up in a couple of days. So yeah, we've got some fun times ahead of us. Beautiful. So I'm just going to scroll up and let you get a look at the trail we just came down. That is pretty much a near vertical trail. Probably could use some rungs in it because there's not much there to get purchased. So a couple of cracks and roots to hold on to. This is pretty good climb down and up. Very typical of what we've been climbing here in Maine. Look at that sunshine.
Good evening, y'all.
It is
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. See, he already knows. Been at camp for maybe an hour. Rainy, kind of drizzly day, cold. Sun's finally shining. Maine.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's just Maine. We're right outside of the Mahoosuc Notch at a tent site that is pretty established here. There's probably room for 6, 7 at least tents, I would say. I'm tired. 7 miles and I'm tired.
Both of us.
Neither one of us slept particularly well last night. Like I said before, I had some just nausea, GI upset. Either I ate something bad or I ate too much, but I didn't eat a whole lot yesterday in town, so I don't know. I'm ready for bed. We got dinner rehydrating over there. Had a snack already. What else?
Mishap count.
Mishap count.
0.
0.
Even as wet as it was.
Definitely high potential for mishaps.
Yeah.
And, there were, at least for me, at least 2 almost mishaps that basically I just sat down and just slid at that point, because if I hadn't, I'd have fallen. Yeah, a lot of just slick rock that was more like that. And with it being wet, you couldn't get any traction. I showed you that one area that we were coming down off of the arm that, it was vertical. Literally, it was about that angle. And they need to put some rungs in there, some of those iron rungs, because I don't know how the Nobos are actually getting up that piece other than the rocks and roots, or not the rocks, but the roots and everything. And I mean, the roots are so eroded around the side. That's obviously, I mean, that was the only way we could get down. So, and it was sketchy at that. So I feel like to preserve the trail, you know?
Yeah.
Like
soon they're going to have to do something there.
And safety wise as well for the hikers. But, you know, that's been pretty typical for what we've been hiking through. I mean, there's a lot of areas that it's like that, and they've put either ladders in. We did have like a wooden ladder there at one point.
2 of them.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of those areas they've put ladders or the iron rungs or bars, whatever you want to call those, right into the rock, and that's helpful for sure. Sometimes it's a little sketchy as a SoBo walking up to it and having to like make that maneuver to turn around and go down it. Yeah, because it's, you know, slippery right at the edge of the rock. So it's been quite an adventure so far. I'm absolutely blown away. This has been amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. I thought about it earlier today. I was like, you know, I came out here because I wanted to test myself and challenge myself, and I'm getting exactly what I asked for.
Yeah.
In a good way. So yeah, definitely enjoying this. Donated a little bit of blood, sweat, and tears so far for the trail. So yeah, good stuff.
Like always, hit that subscribe button. Give us that thumbs up. Turn on those notifications, and we'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Good night.